Will the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 make you Netflix level? Well, I picked it up to give it a go, and I've been using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and 4, and now I've got the 4P. And this whole video is filmed on the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P with award-winning cinematographer Tavis Pinnington. What I'm especially focused on in this video is the telephoto lens, 3x zoom. I luckily got the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P, even though it was sold out. There was one place that had it, and I picked it up, and immediately I filmed this. Look at that bokeh in the background. Immediately I am taken back by the 3x zoom. Can't believe this is the first thing I shot, literally within a few seconds of having it. But hey, we've all seen this camera being used in good lighting and in good circumstances with the sun. But we don't see so many shots. We don't see enough shots of this camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P, at nighttime on the telephoto lens. So I thought, let's take this camera out of the sun. Let's become like the night, like Wong Kar-wai.
How do I even turn it to D-Log?
Oh, what, really? A bit of fun. Award-winning cinematographer Tavis Pinnington. Now, Tavis is very modest, but he had a feature film, Westgate, that played at the Melbourne International Film Festival. And a few years ago, another feature film at the Melbourne International Film Festival. He is a legit cinematographer. You're in a drama. You're in a drama. Action. But when we take this tiny pocket camera to the streets, I'm like, well, what if we get the 3x lens here and we do that whole kind of tight framing, out of focus background, kind of like we're in a crime drama. What do you think? How is the vibe here? I like the look of this, and I must stress, this is not on D-Log. This is actually just the normal mode 4K in Pro mode on the 3x zoom. And I immediately noticed that even with this low lighting here and no color grade, I must stress no color grade also, I just am amazed at how this holds up. I think that this is going to make the steps of filmmaking very chill. Is that what they call it? Bokeh? Bokeh? Look at that bokeh. Okay, let's
You want me to start looking?
Yeah, let's do it. And action. I'm just going to show you what it looks like in unbroken shots at times, because so many times I go look up, what does this camera look like on the 3x lens? And I just get people talking and then cutting for like 2 seconds of footage of how it looks, and then cutting and then 2 seconds of footage of it. So I'm just like gonna leave it here to show you what it actually looks like in the real world. Like, let's say if it was a crime drama, or in the case here, kind of a tracking shot following a character. Let's say they're short on money for rent and they've got to go around town to do some hustling and some deeds to get that money. And, you know, this is the kind of way you'd shoot that scene. Characters like walking through the world. Now, of course, this is not the reality here. This is cinematographer Tavis Pinnington walking. But hey, we're just trying to create a vibe here to show what's capable with this camera. I also want to say I'm writing a script that Tavis will be the director of photography on, and it'll be shot in the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 and 4P. And this camera was revealed at Cannes. Keep in mind, Cannes is the holy grail of film festivals, a dream festival for many people to play at with high prestige. So we are on the 3X. Now I'm going to switch it out and go 6X. Just standing. All right, on the 3X, I want to see how close I can get to Tavis to create my own. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get the parameters of where this. Okay, this is a good shot. Can you stand there and just look this way? Like look out, yeah. Or looking a bit more like there, forward, yeah. I must say, my limited one day of usage, I did find that on the 3X zoom, that's a sweet spot for me. When you go into the 6X, it does kind of get a bit compressed. But yeah, 3X, walk a bit closer, get that bokeh, that background blur. And that's the sweet spot. You can use the 6X, but I personally like it on the 3. And it does hold focus surprisingly well. I mean, look, we're very close to the subject there, the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 and Tavis's face, and it's moving really well. So here, Tavis is shooting a shot on the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 and I'm tracking him close, and this is the kind of shot that you'd use practically in a real world situation. I mean, quote unquote, pro mode or Netflix level or something along those lines right here. But hey, how does the footage hold up with a grade? Normal mode, still 4K, not on D-Log or D-Log 2, none of that. And here, just put Dehancer over it. Give it that Safdie Brothers vibe, you know, a bit of that grain as a character walks through the night. I think that looks quite magical, and I think it does hold up. So you do have room to push even with a grade, even while using Dehancer.
It's very one color. Wish I could go wider.
But I'm going to leave you in the hands of Tavis Pinnington, because the kind of framing that can be created with the right eye, meaning, and I'm not saying that the telephoto lens is not useful, it's very useful, but this cinematic language here is really beautiful. This reminds me of Terrence Malick, Wong Kar-wai, things that I can't see with my eye. I don't pick up this camera and shoot like this, and this is something that I learnt after seeing Tavis's footage, that really a lot of the time we focus so much on tech and we focus so much on these little specs and all these things, but look at this. That's cinema, that's magic. So when Tavis sent me the footage that he'd shot, I just couldn't believe it. But now I do want to test another thing. Let's see how long we can do a long take with the telephoto lens while Tavis talks.
Hello, my name's Tavis Pinnington. I'm a cinematographer based in Naarm, Melbourne, and I'm out here with Matt testing out the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P. He just got it today, which is very special. But we're out here testing, doing a camera test for for an upcoming film that Matt and I want to make that's very, very exciting and very, very different. And I think it could be a lot of fun. So what have I been working on? This year I did 2 feature films. One is called Rex, starring Cat Stewart. It is a drama comedy set over the opening night of a theatre show, and Kat plays a very tyrannical kind of theatre director in the indie theatre world, and she's on the cusp of taking the show to a bigger level, and all of these events happen in the film that happen to her and her family, and she has to make the decision whether to sacrifice her personal and professional relationships in order to make that work. The other film that I shot this year, I shot with a longtime collaborator, Caleb Rubades. We've been working together for like 6 years now, and every year we've shot like something, whether it's like a short or a music video. But this is our second feature film together, and really excited. We shot it in the Philippines and in Melbourne, so there was a lot of moving parts, and I actually shot Rex and Makawayan River, which is the second feature. I shot them back to back. So I wrapped Rex, and then I went, 2 days later I flew to the Philippines to shoot Caleb's film. So it was pretty like crazy few months, but it was really fun. I like look back on it now and think it was like a really hard-working time, but I'm really grateful that I got to do those films, because I think they're really good. I think the scripts are really good, and I love working with Caleb, obviously. But yeah, Matt and I actually shot a film years ago. We shot it years ago, but we premiered at St Kilda Film Festival last year. and we got nominated for Best Short Film, which is crazy because we made it for like out of that category, all the films that were nominated were like pretty high budget films. But we made our film for like $300. And we just used the gear that I own. And we paid for like the sound mix, and that was it really. And yeah, we got nominated for Best Short Film. Unfortunately, we didn't win, which is okay. But yeah, that was a really fun time. And now Matt is preparing for a new film, and we were talking about it today. And
to be honest, without active track on, that was a very, very, very hard shot to do on a very tight lens. Like, imagine doing that with a big setup. This opens possibilities for some great cinema. And it's here I realized Tavis is a beast with the Pocket 4, and I want him to shoot that on the anamorphic and then use the 4P for some shots. Damn.
I must say it's absolutely miserable out there. The day that I get the Osmo Pocket 4P, I am not blessed with good weather. I'm going to use the camera in everyday vlogging setting, just going into swap and just doing a bit of shopping.
But for now, I'll leave you just with some everyday vlogging just to show what this camera can do in the hands of just someone going through their day. Just a bit of shopping at swap. The thing is you have variety. You can go for the 3x to get some close-up. You can use the 3x to get some really nice moments, like me walking in slow-mo here with that separation, that background blur, as you can see. Give it that movie-like look. And it's good. For the everyday shooter, this creates variety. And this is not graded. This is just using the normal standard 4K. And if you put in the work, this camera will allow you to grow every single day. Thank you so much for watching this Pocket 4P video. Can't wait to keep using it. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks and bye.